I pick up deer ticks, I know why. Hey everybody, it's the Walker. So what are we doing today? Well, today we're talking about hot tenting ground cloths, and we also have a giveaway. Let's check it out. Before I get into the options, a little bit of background. I prefer to hot tent in shelters that have no floor. There's a couple reasons for that. First, I kind of like walking into my shelter with my boots on, so I don't want to worry about tracking stuff on the floor or damaging it. Sometimes I have micro spikes on. I like to slide in sled full of wood, just a whole sled of wood right into the shelter. I like to process wood in the shelter. A floor would surely get damaged by the hatchet or the saw. Of course, there's a stove burning in the middle of the shelter or off to the side. And I also like to dry the ground cloth, sometimes during the day on the clothesline. Sometimes I hot tent over a snow base. If I had a floor and I post hole, I don't even know what would happen, but I think it might be trouble. There's other reasons as well, such as saving some pack weight and bulk, but generally that's my logic. However, this doesn't mean that I'm sitting or sleeping on the ground. I will use ground cloths. A few weeks ago, I was doing a stove review and I accidentally burned this Tyvek ground cloth. It was stupid. I had the stove, I was adjusting the camera, kicked the stove flew, and that was that. So I made a new one. I figured I'd make an extra one, and since I only need one, I'm having a giveaway. So if you want to enter, be a subscriber, then just say I'm in, also be a resident of the United States or of Canada. I'll run a random generator, I'll pick a winner, just like that. Okay, I'll let that run for a couple weeks. Now with that out of the way, we'll go into these options. Might as well use the Tyvek first. The construction's fairly simple. I line up the side, I think these are measurement tabs of some sort. And then I just run a line with a magic marker and I cut it with the scissors. There's probably other ways to do it, but it seems to work out. I'm not certain what's the best side to go up. There's one side there's nothing on, the other side says DuPont. One of my subs said that the DuPont side, the side with writing, is the best side, I think, to face down, because that's the side that's designed, or was the face up? I don't know. I don't remember. So if anybody out there knows, let me just mention in comments, what's the best way? Facing DuPont side down or DuPont side up? I don't remember. Somehow I remember it being this side down. But put in comments, let me know. The pros, this is inexpensive and it's fairly lightweight. I'll put up the weights and the dimensions for all of these. And the pack down size is very small. This is a nylon ground cloth. I think one side's coated. There's grommets. That gives it an advantage. It's a little heavier. A lot of these have little burn holes because I'll also use these ground covers when I'm camping. Not a hot tent. This could also do double duty as a tarp. This is the bulkiest and the heaviest option. The Exped Multi Mat. The big pro though, it has an R value. There's actual insulation here. It's very thin, but this little bit of insulation can sometimes make a big difference. The newer models, I believe, have tabs. I'm probably going to buy another one for my Bob, as this is a really useful item. Bunch of little burn holes, but it didn't go all the way through from hemlock. Not the actual wood stove. Let's set all these up and see what we got. The Tyvek is wide enough and plenty long enough for my Thermarest Ridge Rest long wide pad. Tyvek ground cloth, around 3 feet by, I forget, 8 or 9 feet, something like that. Very long piece. The EMS nylon ground cloth has been getting the job done for well over a decade of hot tenting, so I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. We'll see how that works out. The Exped Multi Mat might be the smallest, yet bulkiest and heaviest at the same time. However, if I can only pick one, it would be this. Insulation is something that can't be understated as to how important it is. Multi-mat, ridge rest, and a short size down pad. Alrighty then, this isn't rocket science. Those are the options I use for my hot tenting system, and I use similar options when I'm hammock camping, tarp camping, or even for my Bob. Okay, if you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to enter the giveaway.